China is one of the world's largest economies. Its cities rise fast, its infrastructure expands far, and its modernization has reshaped millions of lives. Yet beneath this remarkable growth lies a quieter question. Does development benefit everyone equally? In a country as vast as China, geography still shapes destiny. Where you are born may determine how long you live, the education you receive, and the opportunities you are able to pursue. This documentary explores how regional development imbalance has become not only an economic challenge, but a human rights issue, affecting health, education, work, and dignity. International law recognizes development as a human right. The Declaration on the Right to Development affirms that development is not simply economic growth, but a process aimed at improving the well-being of all people. Equal access to healthcare, education, and social security forms the foundation of this right. However, when development becomes uneven across regions, rights that are equal in law may become unequal in reality. In China, decades of rapid growth have reduced poverty on an unprecedented scale, but they have also produced deep spatial inequalities. The first divide appears at the national level, between China's eastern coast and its western inland regions. Nowhere is this imbalance more visible than in healthcare. In cities like Beijing and Shanghai, hospitals are equipped with advanced technology and specialized doctors. In contrast, many Western rural clinics lack basic diagnostic equipment and qualified medical personnel. Residents are often forced to travel long distances for even routine medical treatment. These gaps produce unequal outcomes. In extreme cases, life expectancy in some Western provinces has lagged behind Eastern regions by nearly 10 years. Children born in the West face higher mortality risks, not because of biology, but because of geography. The Chinese government has acknowledged these disparities. Since 1999, the Western Development Strategy has directed massive fiscal transfers toward infrastructure and public services. Later, the Healthy China 2030 plan explicitly committed to narrowing regional gaps in healthcare access. Hospitals were built. Roads were extended. Facilities improved, but progress has been uneven. While buildings rise quickly, skilled doctors and medical professionals remain concentrated in major cities. This creates what scholars call a hardware without software paradox. Modern facilities without sustainable human capacity. Regional inequality does not only exist between provinces. In Guangdong, one of China's richest provinces, development itself is deeply uneven. The Pearl River Delta, home to Shenzhen and Guangzhou, generates the majority of the province's wealth. Meanwhile, northern and western Guangdong struggle with lower incomes, weaker education systems, and fewer career opportunities. Capital, talent, and young workers are drawn toward the core, creating a powerful siphon effect. A child born in Shenzhen enters a world of global opportunity. A child born in Guangdong's mountainous north faces a narrower horizon. Despite living under the same provincial government, provincial policies have attempted to rebalance growth. Industrial transfer strategies relocated factories to peripheral regions. Ecological zoning designated northern Guangdong as a conservation area, but these solutions carry new tensions. Transferred industries are often low value and polluting. Environmental protection limits industrialization, without always providing adequate compensation. Development, once again, creates winners and losers. From a human rights perspective, green policies must not come at the cost of social exclusion. The final case lies in China's resource-based regions. For decades, provinces like Shaanxi powered national growth through coal. Today, as China commits to carbon neutrality, these regions face a painful transition. Hundreds of thousands of coal jobs are projected to disappear. Each lost job threatens multiple livelihoods. At the same time, decades of mining have left deep environmental scars. Land subsidence, air pollution, and health risks. This creates a dilemma: how can the right to work be protected, while safeguarding the right to a healthy environment? Across these cases, a pattern emerges. Regional inequality limits people's capabilities. Their real freedom to live healthy, educated, and dignified lives. According to philosopher Amartya Sen, development is not about income alone, but about expanding what people are able to do and be. When access to healthcare, education, and employment depends on location, equality becomes formal, not substantive. Justice, as John Rawls argued, demands that inequalities benefit the least advantaged, not entrench their disadvantage. Regional development imbalance is not merely an economic challenge. It is a question of dignity, opportunity, and rights. If development is to be meaningful, it must ensure that birthplace does not determine destiny. True progress lies not only in growth, but in shared capability, where every citizen, regardless of region, has the freedom to live with security, health, and hope.